going to bring one more into the screen now, and another recent pick, and I believe he's yours.
Yeah, Ramon, thanks for joining us here on this this GAC player draft here. Thanks for joining us. Where do we find you today?
I'm actually back home. I'm back in like San Francisco area.
Just tell us how that's gone since the season ended so abruptly there in March. And now being in San Francisco, how is how have you been able to get by?
It's been tough. I actually stayed back in Oklahoma for a little bit. I didn't really want to leave it, and because I didn't know what was going on, especially being the senior and all that stuff. I was like, I'm gonna just spend my last little couple of days back in Oklahoma. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna just reminisce for a little bit. And then they said we were allowed to get another year, so I was like, all right, cool. So I think I might just go back home for a little bit. But now we're stuck in quarantine for another month, so I feel like I should have just stayed back over there.
You're our first current player to be selected there, so you do have a bit of a different perspective here. But just take us through those couple of days back in March with the shutdown. Where were you guys getting ready to go play, and then how quickly when the extra year of eligibility was announced, did that change your thought process for 2021?
We were actually on our way to Searcy to go have a little weekend series against Harding. And right when we got off the bus, our coach, he had a little meeting with us, and he was saying, I don't know what's going on, but as of now, we're not playing the rest of the year, boys. And right then and there, I was like, man, I'm turning into an adult now. I think I got to go to the real world.
So, moving off of this past year, then being part of the team last year that won a conference title, and ended up being Coach Cox's final year. Did you have any sense of that for him as the year carried on, or was it a surprise to you, like it was, I guess, to us after the season over, that he was calling it quits?
Yeah, I was actually really surprised because he never really gave off signs saying like, "Oh, it's gonna be my last year, boys." And then right after that, I got a call over summer ball from Coach Cox, and he told me that, and I'm like, man, I just kind of wanted another go around with Boss. He's a great guy.
So I'll ask you a question there then. Bobby Cox was a little more relaxed. He'd done this a time or two. He seemed like he was always very chill. What are some of the differences between father and son?
I wouldn't really find like a lot of differences, honestly. They're both the same. They're both the same person. They're both great. They treat us like men and everything. Cece's been around for a while over there too, so it's been great. Like I think he said something. He's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So he just keeps it the same.
Just again, calling back that run last May. Just to be from your position there in the behind the plate, how that final inning sequence play out for you, and how satisfying was that team victory in Enid?
In Enid.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's kind of like think back to it. It's kind of a blur. I don't know. Nerves are going into everybody because I don't know. I haven't been on that kind of a stage in a little bit, and I don't know. Once the final out went up, I didn't really want to jinx it, so I kind of stayed around home plate, make sure he caught it. And then right when he caught it, I was like, all right, let's go. Let's go see where our bid's taking us real quick.
Well, we're kind of recapping a few of our picks here. I'm going to let you know that Juan Gonzalez has already been picked. That's a former Oklahoma Baptist catcher. Jake Dozo's been taken. So, as Eric said, you're the first still current player. Everybody else has been former. Their career's already ended. Tell me about maybe some of your teammates, some of your memories with those. What sticks out to you as something that you can use or remember going into what will be another year for you?
Oh man, there's a ton of them, but I don't know, just day in and day out catching like all those guys, especially like Jake Lepetsky, or He was our ace for the past 2 years. About to be our third year with him, and a couple other guys like Raul Rizzo, and then one of my other good buddies, our third baseman Caimana Bartolome, who's had a terrific year this year. And it's sad to see that kind of year had to kind of go to waste. But they're coming back next year, so it's gonna be great to see some more memories that we could go with them.
I was just going to ask, what's the kind of consensus of your class? How many are looking at coming back? How many are still wavering on decisions? And how's it looking?
So far, every single senior is coming back except our center fielder.
That is bad news for the rest of the league then, because you guys are off to a terrific start. And you had a great core of guys there that you had started off this season. Well, Ramon, we thank you for taking the time to visit with us here again. You are you have the honor of being our first active player picked on this all-time GAC player baseball draft. When the teams wrap up here, we'll put it out on social media, and you guys can begin to debate which team is the best. But I like you're actually on my squad here, and I like the team I'm building here, so I'm going to be selfish and obviously like my squad. But thank you for revisiting us with how these years have gone, and look forward to seeing you again here in 21.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.